Afrobeat news people, guys, it's me, Kelvin. Welcome back to Afrobeat News. Your number one source for Afrobeat entertainment and just coming at you. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe as well as turn on post notification and stay tuned for more Afrobeat related entertainment and just coming at you. So, guys, today I'm going to talk about the one and only Burnaboy, aka Yodogu himself. Now, the reason I'm talking about Burnaboy is simply because Burnaboy have come out in his Instagram story of recent to put out a message that doesn't really sit well with fans. Fans are heartbroken, fans are mad, fans are, a bit disturbed by the message Burnaboy put out on his Instagram story. Now, if you guys have not really seen the message, without much talk, let me read the message out for you guys. So this is what Burnaboy came out to put out in his Instagram story of late. He said this: I might decide to not drop an album for a long time. In fact, you know what? No album till further notice. So in case you guys notice a change in my voice, that is my Burnaboy's impression. That's how Burnaboy sounded in my head. So yeah, Burnaboy have come out to reveal that he is not going to drop an album till further notice. So he will not drop an album for sure this year at all. Maybe he won't even drop an album next year or in the next 2-3 years or so. So nobody knows how long it will take for Burnaboy to come out from this his so-called album retirement. Now, to all those that know Burnaboy or are core fans of Burnaboy, you would know that since 2017, Burnaboy have been dropping albums back to back to back for the past 3 years or so. Burnaboy have been dropping albums, back to back to back. He's dropped Outside, African Giants, Twice as Tall as well. And both African Giants and Twice as Tall have been really classical albums, a masterpiece. Production on both works have been completely amazing. And Burnaboy have shown that he really is, an African giant from the albums that he's put out, at least the last 2 albums he's put out. Both African Giants, of course, and Twice as Tall have been Grammy nominated. And, Twice as Tall is one of the albums that actually won him his own Grammy. Now, that album was a classic album, and the album was, first of all, was one of those albums that was well mastered, well produced. PDD was responsible for the production work on it. Burnaboy did his thing on the album, very, very lyrical and very, very deep as well. It was pretty much a good album to start with. And this album, when it was nominated for the Grammy, it went against some heavyweights in the industry. It went against people like Antibalas with FU Chronicles, people like Belbergi Beto, the Brazilian American singer, people like Anoshka Shankar, and as well as Tinari went. So it went against very, very heavyweights, like strong heavyweights in the industry, and Burnaboy was able to come through, win the Grammy for his album in Twice as Tall. And Burnaboy have so much momentum right now, and definitely I'm sure that if he drops an album this year, he will be Grammy nominated and most likely win himself a second Grammy. So the question is, why have Burnaboy decided not to release an album this year? What's going on with Burnaboy right now? And guys, nobody really knows. To be honest with you guys, I'm going to be straight up. Nobody knows why Burnaboy have decided to not drop an album this year. But of course, things are open to speculations. And as Afrobeat News, I'm going to actually let you guys know what I think is going on with Burnaboy right now. Why Burnaboy have decided to push his album. First thing first, I think Burnaboy is not concerned about the Grammys anymore, right? Burnaboy spends the last 10 years of his career, right, just after the Grammy. And now Burnaboy has gotten it, so I'm guessing the thrill must have died down. Burnaboy, I don't think is concerned about getting another Grammy. Obviously, the Grammy would come, but I don't think that is his main focus right now. What I think is his main focus right now is taking time to produce an album that would really go commercial, like that would really break through into the West. The main goal, the main focus of Burnaboy as well as Davido and Wizkid is to really dominate the Western world, like really have that influence, that impact in the Western world, undeniable. And right now, Wizkid is doing a lot with the Made in Lagos album, and we know the strategy behind the Made in Lagos album, right? Wizkid teased that album for like how many years? 5 years before he dropped the album. Burnaboy, knowing this, I'm guessing must have realized that if he keeps putting out these albums back to back, now these albums they may be classical albums, they may be really renowned, groundbreaking album, but they might not really be the albums that will really resonate with a lot of people. It might be a really great album, but would it really create the impact that he needs? So I'm thinking that's what Burnaboy is really focused on right now. Burnaboy wants to take his time, wants to give himself a break, and also wants the fans to miss him. If the fans are missing you and if the fans are anticipating a project from you, definitely hype for that project will grow. And whenever you choose to drop it at some point, all of that hype plus the quality and plus the work that you put in on that album will definitely pay off at the end of the day. I think that was a strategy behind the Made in Lagos album, and Burnaboy as well may be trying to follow the same footstep, but this is just speculations. However, this is not me saying that this is exactly what Burnaboy is planning out for. It might just be Burnaboy is trying to take a break, just go step back from the music for or something like that. But to be honest, if it's just Burnaboy taking a break, then it doesn't really make sense, because at this point, Burnaboy is at a very, very high point in his career right now. He should be trying to capitalize from everything that he's done so far. The most logical thing would have been to drop another album and probably get another Grammy from the new work. But like I said, my speculation would be the reason why he doesn't want to drop an album right away, even though there's more assurance that the album would have been Grammy nominated and possibly win a Grammy, is that he's more focused on getting the international acclaim instead of the Grammy. So guys, yeah, that's pretty much my own humble opinion as regards what's going on right now with Burnaboy. If you guys have contrary opinion as regards this, let me know in the comment section down below. And you guys should know, first of all, I'm not saying that this is what Burnaboy is thinking or how Burnaboy is strategizing. I'm just saying that this is a possibility that Burnaboy is thinking this way. So guys, here, don't forget, like I said, to like, subscribe, turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeat related entertainment and just coming at you. I'm also now, guys. Peace.